It is Women's History Month.
Hmm.
Um, we gotta give love to the women's, not
Hmm.
because they're beautiful and sexy, but they're out there entertaining us every week, every night, even though we hate them because their wrestling sucks. Not coming for me.
Wow.
Not for me.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
go check out my TikTok videos. I have proof that I love women's wrestling.
Yep.
All right, I'll name a lot of women's wrestling matches. But anyways, Ever, I wanted to ask you if somebody came up, I'm gonna ask you anyways. Can you give me for the Mount Rushmore of women wrestling? You could do overall, or you could just do WWE.
Oh yeah, I could do overall. I would say first one would be Magami Kudo. I don't know if you know who she is from
Nope.
FMW. She
Oh,
would do like death. She would do death matches. So
mm,
you see her like go into a barbed wire and explode against like
Jesus.
the great Aja Kong. So Megami Kudo, she was a beast. She was like she was short, she was skinny and everything. She would go into death matches and all that, bleed everywhere. She was a pioneer in that. My second we said four, right? I would say so Megami Kudo. I would say May Young. She would
Mm,
wrestle, she wrestled what, like almost 70 years plus. And she was already like in her 80s taking power bombs from the Dudley Boys and XYZ and stuff like that.
yeah.
And
Who took a RKO? Was it her or
that
Fabulous Moolah?
Fabulous Moolah. Yeah,
Okay.
Fabulous Moolah took the RKO. I think they both did one at least once, but yeah, May Young's been wrestling forever. She didn't care. She wrestled men, women, so and obviously the May Young Classic, hopefully they bring that back. That'd be kind of cool to actually do again
Yeah.
with women wrestlers. That's two right there. I would say my third one is China. I mean, she just was a force to be reckoned with in wrestling. I know she was not always the greatest wrestler, but
Right.
she had a presence about her. And she was the only woman that actually like, or the first one of the first women to actually be in the men's rumble, right? She was in the men's rumble.
Yeah.
She had the
Also,
intercontinental,
yeah.
yeah, in the women's rumble too. No, that she already passed by then. But she was an intercontinental champion and almost won a WWE championship, I think, on one or two occasions. So she's definitely a pioneer in that. Obviously, W doesn't always like that, like men versus women, but she was the exception, and then other people was the exception too. But yeah, she was definitely one of those women that I would say, like, yeah, she was definitely up there. And my fourth one, that one's hard because there's so many women, dude. Even in the right now in the Indies, there's a lot of women you could like look at. If you would look up overall, that's tough. Oh man,
Yeah, because
man, I went. I,
you went everywhere.
I went everywhere.
You went
I went
everywhere.
Japan. I went like
Yeah.
1940s, 50s.
Yeah, you basically crapped on my list.
Um, and my fourth one, I don't know. I mean, what's that one lady's name? Oh, she's from Mexico. No, no, not her. there's so many of them. See, it's tough, man. I give you
Well,
three out of
my
four.
all
But let
right.
me see. Wait,
Well,
I think I'll
I'll
give
get
you.
while you're thinking, I'll give you mine.
Okay.
I got Mickey James.
Hmm.
This is not in order, but I got Mickey James. Reason why is because where she started, she accomplished a lot. Every opportunity she was given, she hit a home run. She proved herself that she was more of a diva when she went to Impact Wrestling, made her name herself. She did the country music. I believe she did acting as well. And she went and helped out NWA. She started a women's pay-per-view for them. She came back and just she wanted to prove that she was the greatest of all time, and she helped Impact Wrestling to become where, like, she helped out the women's division. What I told you about Punk, if you're really a draw, go to Impact. Go to Impact. Take a pay cut. Prove that you're more than what you're worth. Do
Yeah.
what you know what do you know what Triple H did? I know I'm getting off topic, but you know what
Yeah.
Triple H did when he got signed with WCW? Eric Bischoff offered him a 2-year contract. Triple H said, "Can I just do 1 year?
Wow.
Because at least that way, I'm either worth way more than what you're offering me, or I'm not worth anything, and you could just not re-sign me.
Yeah.
Why can't people do that for Impact Wrestling?
Yeah.
I don't understand. But you know who did? Mickey James. She took a chance,
Mm,
and look where Impact is, and especially the women's division. You know, she
yeah.
keeps coming back because she wants to help the company grow. And Impact Wrestling is the only one that acknowledged women's wrestling.
Yeah.
So Mickey James, I got Gail Kim because she started the women's division and for Impact. I got Trish Stratus because if it wasn't for Trish Stratus, the Divas division would have been done.
Yeah.
And then my other one, I got this one's a tough one, but I gotta give it to AJ Lee because she's
Mm,
another one. If it wasn't for her, the women's division would have been done. So those are
okay.
my four women. Because me personally, obviously people may disagree, but for me, these four women are the reason why I went. Oh, let me hold on. Let me check this out. And yeah, so those are my four. I'm pretty sure I should add May Young, but I haven't. I watch her matches, but I didn't grow up with
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
These four I grew up with, and they're the reason. You know, obviously honorable mention would be obviously Lita, China, because I watched China. I grew up watching China,
Yeah.
and you know, who and Victoria,
Yeah.
and then Kylie Ray, only because she's the reason why I started paying attention to women's wrestling, indie wrestling. Sorry for the women's division,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So I gotta give Kylie Ray that honorable mention as Ray as well.
I have my fourth one already. I kind of sensational Sherry. Because she was badass in the.
Why am I throwing a blank on who she is?
She's the one that managed Shawn Michaels for that longest time.
Okay.
And she
I
did she helped so she was a badass wrestler. She was great in the ring. She was a great manager for what? Macho Man, Shawn
mhm.
Michaels. She could fight it out, you know. She could talk the smack and she could fight back too. And she was just overall just her energy was just like, you know, very, very infectious. And you would be like, yeah, you know, she was all like,
You know who else I'll add? Sable.
yeah, I mean more for looks. No,
She wrestled man.
yeah. Oh yeah, but
It was mixed tag, but still.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, overall, both month rosters are pretty good. I mean, everybody has their own. Like, if you guys want to post your guys' own, let us know your Mount Rushmore.
Mhm.
You know, we'll be interactive with this. You know, the guys put your four women Mount Rushmore. You know, we'll compare and see. Maybe down a future episode we'll talk about your Mount Rushmore. But but yeah, our Mount Rushmore is pretty good either way. Like, there's so many women in wrestling we could talk about. You know.
Whoa. Let's keep talking about it. I got a
Yeah.
quick question. If you were
Yeah.
going to start a women's wrestling company,
Ooh.
similar to AEW, how Tony Khan had Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and Chris Jericho.
Mhm.
Did I mention Cody Rhodes?
Yes.
Oh, it's because I did the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
That's why they're two.
Yeah.
Um, if you needed six people, six women to start a wrestling company, big names, who would those names be?
We're talking about currently wrestling, right? Not like
Current wrestling.
so
You're
I could talk
starting
about any
every
women and currently
everybody
active.
active, free agent. You're about to start a company. Who are your six women? They could be for any company, WWE, NWA, Indies. Who are your six women for you to start your women's wrestling company?
Okay. Number one, I'm gonna go indies mostly because I like the indies a lot. I'll go Sky Blue.
Nice choice. Nice choice.
She's really nice. She's a great wrestler. I've seen her wrestle multiple times in Chicago, and I think I saw her on an indie show. I would say my second one. I would say Camille from
Mm.
NWA, the current women's champion. She just has power and strength. I think she has charisma too. She's you know, obviously she's a women's champion, so she knows what she's doing. Number three, I would say I would say Mickey James just because of the experience. She
Yes.
has the experience, so I would definitely put her on there because you don't want just everybody just to be fresh. You want people to have experience. She's currently the Impact Women's Champion, so I would definitely see her on there just to be that leader in the locker room. My
Right.
fourth one, I would say just for being like a badass woman, I would say Alley Cat, Alley Catch. Alley
Okay.
Catch. She's from GCW. She's tough. She could go against men or women. She could bring a good match. I mean, she was on Impact. Like she had a match with Masha Slamovich, I think, right? So I think she could be good at the
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
She's pink hair and she's with Effie. So I would say her because of she has a different style with her. So that's kind of like what you want to bring sometimes. Number five, I would definitely um who else? Five. Five, I will do Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez. What's it?
Mm.
Gonzalez or Rodriguez? Rodriguez, right? Gonzalez is her
Well,
real name.
yeah,
I'll say
Rodriguez.
Raquel because the same thing. She has that power and strength, so she'll be like one of the women
And
in
she
the
got the
locker
looks
room.
too.
She got the looks too, so she'll bring that
And
power and
Mexican pride.
yeah. So
So
you bring a Latina into the mix as well. So she has that, she could face Camille. She could face any of the women on that show, because they'll be just, they'll have the chemistry. Number six. Ooh, it's a tough one because it's like so many women out there. Oh, I need some. Oh my God. Who would it be sick? I would say a Mel she was used to be in NXT UK. Now she's in like WXW, and I don't know if you know Mel. She's the French Hope. She's
no,
really good in the ring.
I don't think
No, look,
that one doesn't ring a bell. I
yes,
can't
no,
picture her.
yeah. If you ever look her up, but she's really good. I mean, like I said, European style. She could bring that kind of different style to the
Mm.
company, and I have a good match for any of the women I mentioned. Plus, any women else they bring in. If they have a woman that comes out. But yeah, I would say those six women. Obviously, I could if it was more than six, I could do more. But yeah, those six women
But
be my
these
starting
are
lineup.
like these are like your version of the elite. And
Yeah,
Chris Jericho first, how Tony Khan had the
yeah,
elite and Chris Jericho to start AEW. So these women are like, if you get these women, I'm starting a business.
yeah. So I'm picking like from different companies, but at the same time, like it's still kind of like if I want to see these women wrestle each other. Like that'd be kind of cool to see any of these women wrestle each other.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own taste, a little bit of a little, whatever. How about you?
Oh man. For me, Taya Valkyrie.
Oh yeah,
Taya
she just signed with
Valkyrie.
AEW.
She just
We
signed
just
with
talking about that.
AEW.
Yep.
Yeah.
She lost the Impact Tag Team titles to Kaylin Lynn, Kaylin
I'm gonna be
King,
honest. I watched
and
them. I haven't watched the.
and
I
no.
haven't watched the match. I haven't
Oh,
watched the
oh,
match. I know.
sorry.
I know
No
they lost
spoiler.
the title, but
I know
I
why
don't.
they do that. Why do they
Yeah.
do that?
I hate that. But
Okay, well, I want to
I
mute it.
didn't watch the match.
Okay,
I gotta watch the match.
yeah.
I
You
gotta
said,
catch up. But yeah, I know they lost the titles, but
yeah.
I don't remember who.
Okay,
I wanna see the match. But yeah, Taya Valkyrie, she's
mhm,
definitely gonna be my number one. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna start a company with her.
yeah,
Second would be Gil. If she was
yeah,
active, I would say Gil Kim,
but yeah,
but she's not. I gotta go with Mickey James,
yeah. Same reasons for me, right? Like the veteran.
veteran, and she'll be my Tyra Valkyrie, and Gil Kim would be my star power.
I mean, Mickey James.
Mickey James. What did I
Yeah,
say?
you said Gail Kim.
Okay. See how badly I want her.
Yeah, make her a manager or something. Well, that's it.
I would hire her. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. I would
yeah.
hire her. I'd be like, just staring at her. She's gonna be like, so what do you want me to do? Hmm? Oh, you're doing it right now. Just stay in there, look beautiful.
Wow.
He's gorgeous. Oh man.
Stuff, huh?
I would say I would like somebody in WWE. If I could, obviously, if free agent, Charlotte Flair,
Hmm.
because she'll be the Chris Jericho. Like
Hmm.
the whoa, Chris, you know how Chris Jericho is going to a different company? That
Yeah,
that's why I'll have Charlotte Flair. She'll be that woman where people are like, whoa, there's okay, this has to be serious because if Charlotte's going down, you
yeah.
know. So Charlotte Flair,
Three.
Indies. Uh man, she cute as hell. What's her name? Billy. Is there a girl named Billy Stark?
Billy Starks, yeah.
Is she okay? She's from Chicago, right?
No, from Indiana, I think.
Okay, but she wrestles in Chicago, right? She just had a show in Ring of Honor and AEW Dark Show.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyways, Billy Stark, right? Am I
Hmm.
saying that right?
Hmm.
Okay. I will have her. Cause she's getting out there. AEW
He's
is young.
young, so you
She's
want
young,
like
yeah.
you want your rookie. You want your
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Um, I would say Sky Blue, but I'm gonna go with Billy Stark
Hmm.
just because like you said, young. I need somebody fresh, young, up and comer. Who else would I say? How many do I got?
Four.
I'm at four already.
Yeah.
So I said Tyra Valkyrie,
Hmm.
Mickey James, Charlotte Flair, Billy Stark.
Hmm.
So I got two more. Damn. Um, who else? I'm trying to.
So many, man.
Yeah, there's. You
Would
know
you bring in
what?
Mercedes? Would you bring in Dakota? Would you bring in?
Ooh, Masha Slamovich. Oh,
Yeah.
Deanna Perrazzo. Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
God.
Deanna
Wow.
Perrazzo.
You know, all these women in the.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Masha Slamovich, because she'll
Hmm.
bring the hardcore style
Hmm.
into the company.
Yeah.
Because obviously Tyra Valkyrie, she'll be because I love her, duh.
Hmm. Yeah.
But she has that star power as well, and also she got that the Latinos fan base.
Yeah.
Uh, Mickey James, because she's a veteran, obviously she has that mainstream as well, but nothing compared to Charlotte Flair.
Hmm.
So, but Mickey James has so much to offer, and the experience from in the ring and backstage. Um, Charlotte Flair, because she's the mainstream, she's the star power, she's gonna bring all the media to my
Yeah.
company. Uh, and then Billy Stark is she's my uppercomer, she's the future of my company.
Yeah.
And Masha Slamovich, she's the attraction of the match card of people. Oh, okay. Oh, damn, they're gonna have a women's death match. Okay. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna have her. And then Deanna Perrazzo, because once again, just like Tyra Valkyrie, I love her.
Yeah.
So, and she's the technical wrestler.
That's six, right?
So that's my six women to start my women's
Nice.
wrestling company. But
Nice.
I like it. I like that. We picked everything from everybody.
Yeah.
So and the women's that we picked, that's something where people will be like, "Whoa, hold on, I gotta check this."
We should do a full episode in the future. Just have a full 20 women roster, and then we should just do that later. But that's a later episode. We could do that separately, if you wanted to.
Ooh, I like
Just
that.
do a full 20, and then we'll be like, this is our champion, this is our tag team, and this is our whatever
I like that.
intercontinental. We could do that later.
We gotta remind ourselves the women's that we picked for this episode,
Yeah,
and then that way we could be like we could do fantasy booking as well of what will be our first
exactly.
women's match.
Yeah,
So
or do a draft, like a women's wrestling draft, and like this is my 20 women that I choose for my promotion, whatever. We got the opportunity, we got options.
yeah,
Women's
yeah,
History
yeah.
Month. Yeah,
Woo!
ladies.
Ever
Mhm.
WrestleMania women's match. First one, I got Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch
Mhm.
versus Sasha Banks, WrestleMania 32. Next, I
Mhm.
got Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, WrestleMania 35. Mickey James versus Trish Stratus, WrestleMania 22. Sasha
Mhm.
Banks versus Bianca Belair, WrestleMania 37. Pick one, delete the rest. This is a tough one. I even
I
I even got like struggle when I was writing it down.
I would say Sasha versus Bianca Belair because of the historical implications. 'Cause I'm a history major. That's my thing. So anything historical like that, you can't beat that. Like two women, African American women, main eventing WrestleMania for the championship, and then Bianca winning, dude. Boom, cream of the. Like that's the
And
what is that?
two actual WWE stars. Not
Yeah,
we have a big MMA star from somewhere else that came to WWE
yeah.
to main event WrestleMania.
Yeah, so for me, that's one because they're both great wrestlers. They both
Yes.
have star power, like you said, and it was historical. Like, yeah, you haven't seen that since. I mean, well, hopefully they somebody else
It's still
historically
historic, yeah.
two Latin, next one could be two Latinas or two, women of Asian descent, two,
Mm.
but so that's just historical. That's what
It opened a lot of doors
yeah,
now.
yeah. And it's
So
a main event. So now like now from now I mean even before that there's a couple women main events, but like now it's like the standard, you can't, beat that. And then Bianca's still going strong to this day. Obviously, even Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné, she's the IWGP Women's Champion. So they're both champions at
oh
this
yeah,
current
she
moment.
is.
Yeah. So it's kind of
I totally
historical too because
forgot about
it's
her.
kind of like they're both champions. So it's kind of still pretty good. Like you can't beat that one because they're both champions and they're both still pretty good in the
Mhm.
ring.
No,
So
I
yeah.
like that. Now it's time for this or that.
Okay.
Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair.
Bianca Belair,
Bailey versus Shotzi.
Bailey,
Ronda Rousey versus Natalia.
Natalia.
Lita versus Trish Stratus.
Oh God, I love both of them.
Who doesn't?
I'll take Lita.
Lita. Last one, Asuka versus Becky.
Oscar.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got something new for this one.
Mhm.
You're gonna rate. Is it rate or rank them? Rank them, right?
Rank.
Rank.
Yeah,
You're
rank.
gonna rank these WWE women's wrestlers without
Okay.
knowing who's next.
Okay.
There's gonna be 5 of them. All right.
Okay.
So first one, Bianca Belair. Where are you gonna put her at?
Rank them. Just like put them in the list.
Yeah, from 1 to 5.
I'll put her second.
Second, okay.
Mhm.
Next is Charlotte Flair.
Third.
Third. Next is Becky.
Fourth.
Fourth. Damn, really?
I know. Yeah.
Oh wow.
She has a lot left in the tank.
Number 1 is like the best one, right?
I know. Yeah.
All right. Next is Lita.
Ooh. First.
Okay. And number 5, I guess you have no choice, but Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
You okay with
Ah.
this? Are you okay? I was
Damn
gonna.
it. I would have been okay. Lita would have kept one.
Okay.
I would have kept Bianca two. I would have done Trish three, Becky four, and Charlotte five.
Okay.
If I had it my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is pretty good. I like that actually.
Yeah.
The rankings like SBA, those. Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah. That's why I did it. I was like, let's try something new.
Yeah,
It's a trend on TikTok, so
I get you.
Just trying to. Yeah.